Hello, everyone, and welcome to our live trade-in this afternoon, morning, wherever you are in the part of the world. Hello, Gaston. How are you doing today? Yes, so today we do have some news that is coming in very soon. We already had the German GDP that was around 6 a.m. UTC, and the numbers came out better than expected. Then we now have some of the CB consumer confidence that's coming in and the new home sales. So I am wondering, will this be better than expected? Probably it will be better than expected. This is coming in probably the next 2 hours, I can say. So yeah, the news is hitting the next 2 hours. So make sure you place your vote before then, and then you could have a chance for more points to be added as you become the ultimate winner of the OFP account for the OFP prediction. Good to know, Gaston, that you're still in your US 30. We are yet to see how US 30 is looking. So we're going to check that very soon. Once again, 5 days remain for the promo to end. Um, that is 40% off as a first time user on OFP. And if you've been a user with us for quite some time, you can use OFP 30 where you get 30% off. The promo ends in 5 days, which is on August 30th at 11:59 p.m. CT. So make sure you grab yourself an account before then. Oh, you're buying. Well, we're yet to see the charts cast on. Do you not worry on that? And quick disclaimer before we get started, this is not financial advice and this is intended for educational purposes only. The trades I take here today are purely illustrative and should not be considered trading signals or recommendations. I'm simply sharing my thought process and approach to give you some insight, especially if you're a struggling trader or if you're looking for a different perspective in your trading. So keep that in mind as I go through the trades. Once again, these are not signals, just educational examples of how I approach the market. So let us jump right into the trading here. So right now I'm floating on a negative $13.73. We're probably gonna add more to our positions very soon. Gold is currently at 46.38 per ounce, and that's on the 1 minute. We're gonna see on the 4 hour. Yeah, so we're still currently up here, but we shall see how the high impact news affects gold later today. But that's not our focus right now. Let's look at our favorite pairs that I'm always usually trading. So Aussie CAD is currently up again today. I will be adding more to this position just now. So that's that. So I've just sold right there. So I've added more to this position. And we are aiming for the downside as usual, just right below there. So that is our target for both of these positions. Then Aussie Yen. Aussie Yen has been kind of moving sideways. So we're just currently watching this space, not doing anything much on it right now. But we might actually be selling this very soon. So if it does give the opportunity to sell, we will sell. That's what I'm anticipating on Aussie Yen. Then Euro Yen. Euro Yen also consolidating. So it seems like the yen pairs are consolidating for this week, but we're yet to see how this unfolds by the end of the week. Then Pound CAD. Pound CAD is up today, and I will actually sell more at this position. So that's me selling more on this position because we have gone further up. Same target, 187 0 187 100 rather. So that is where our take profit is. Let us look at pound Swissy. So pound Swissy, we're just waiting for it to dip bit lower, probably into this area around 1.09200. Then we'll be looking to buy this up, possibly crossing this high or even targeting the 1.100 high. Then New Zealand dollar seems to be retracting to the downside a little bit. We might actually be looking to buy at this level pretty soon, or maybe if I look at this furthermore, we might actually be selling, but we're yet to see how this goes. So, but overall, it also seems to be in a consolidative state. So we're just still watching this space on New Zealand dollar. No action required at the moment. USD CAD, USD CAD is strongly moving to the upside, but we have changed the buy. So this one, we're currently looking for sell opportunities. We're back with the sales as we were sometime back here in July. Then I think we started buying somewhere here. Then it took us out somewhere there, and then it dropped further. And now we're looking for this to come up slightly. Then we'll be looking for some selling opportunities on USD CAD to continue with the trend. Then USD Swiss A. Well, USD Swiss A, we are looking for some buying opportunities. Actually, yesterday, take profit was hit on pound Swiss and USD Swiss. I can literally show that here. Yeah, so we had these ones, these two do I hit. Take profit was hit 24th, as you can see. And also, I had like a buy opportunity on New Zealand dollar, but I cancelled it because I was actually looking for sales and not buys. Yeah, so and then these were some of the trades I also took on gold, some quick scalps. Yeah, so let's move over to Euro New Zealand as well. So Euro New Zealand is kind of trying to get back up. Right now, we haven't had any much movement since yesterday. Same with Euro Aussie, not much movement, but we did have a spike to the upside, but we're still waiting to come all the way down here and take us out in profit. Where do we clarify doubts about the predictions channel? Here or on Discord? You can ask your doubts here. Gaston, what is it that you have? What doubts do you have in the predictions channel? Basically, what doubts do you have about the prediction channel in Discord? You can leave your comment here and I'll get back to you as I continue to look at more pairs. So let's look at US 30 for starters. Let's click on all. So US 30, yeah, US 30 seems to be now recovering quite well. We have reached the resistance point here. So this is a point of beckoning, like will it hold here and probably reverse down, or will it go past this? Well, we already have one big Marabuza candle here, which precedes all these candles together. So maybe, just maybe, there might be a big move here that will happen. We had one as well here, one Marabuza candle. Then we had um this red candle that was half of it, sliced it in half, then it continued to the downside. Same as here, we have these signals where we have very strong pushes to the upside. So the only way this will work out is if this next candle also pushes to the upside and closes bullish, then most definitely we will be seeing momentum going to the upside as well. And then our next point to be cautious of is going to be around 54,000. And then let's also look at NAS 100. NAS 100, I'm sure it has also recovered a bit. Yes, it has recovered, but not really reached any resistance level. So there's still room here, and we might actually see ourselves come all the way up here to 29,670. So those are levels that we could be aiming for. Then let's look at gold. So gold, like I said, not much movement, but yesterday it was kind of a fight yesterday with gold. It was down, it was up, it was down again, then it was up, then now it's down like three consecutive candles. But we'll see with the news that's coming up in the next 2 hours if this will drop all the way to 4,500 or if it will hold the same level. Then pound dollar. Well, pound dollar, we are also just consolidating on this one. So not much movement. So we'll just be watching this space. No trades that I can say could be ideal in entering right now in pound dollar. Then euro dollar is like slightly coming down, descending, but I think it just wants to fill up this bullish candle. Once that happens, it might shoot all the way up to the upside. We are yet to see. But overall, the news should be the one to push it up or down. And we're now down to $12 from 30 negative to $13. So that's going quite well. Um, yes, you can change the vote before the news, Gaston. I believe you can. Let me just quickly check that for you, provided I have not ended the poll. If the poll has not ended, then I do believe you can change your vote. So let me just quickly place a vote here and see if it is possible. So I'm choosing better than expected on US sales. Yeah, you can. You just need to click on remove vote after you have placed a vote. So you can just click on remove vote and then you can switch your vote to however you want it to be. So make sure you do this before um I end the poll. I'm definitely gonna end the poll like in the next 1 hour 10 minutes. So make sure you place your vote before then. Make sure you place your vote before then because I'll be ending the poll in the next 1 hour 10 minutes. So literally 10 minutes before the news, I would have ended the poll. So make sure you sort that out before then. Yeah. So you can place your vote and then that will be it. So I've gone through all the pairs today. We're kind of closing this one quite early. Thank you all for joining me today. And don't forget, we have the 40% discount if you're a first time user using the promo code first OFP. Then, if you're a regular user, you can use the promo code OFP30, where you get 30% off. And the promo ends on 30th of August at 11:59 p.m. CET. So make sure you grab yourself an account before then. Apart from that, you enjoy the rest of your day. All the best to the voting. And I hope you choose correctly and your vote actually goes through. All right, you want us to look at BTC? Okay, that will be the last one. We will look at it shortly. Yeah, let's look at BTC right now before I actually sign off. So Bitcoin reached 80,000. So at this point, I do think this is where we come to an end on Bitcoin. I think it has reached the top. I really think it has reached the top. I do believe this is the top. In fact, I might actually even just sell at this point. So my stop loss would be around 81,500. Yeah, so this is perfectly fine. $27 loss. Take profit will be at 50,000. So that should be, yeah. So there we go. I am in the trade. High stop loss there. The take profit will be at 50,000. So this is what I'm anticipating. I do think this is the high of Bitcoin so far, and then the drop should probably continue from here. That is my anticipation. If I get stopped out, then it happens. If it stays in, oh well and good. Yeah, but this is what I'm anticipating on Bitcoin here today, and I've placed the trades to back my analysis on this one. Yeah. Right. So you guys enjoy the rest of your day. Make sure you use a stop loss like me, and happy trading.